Hey family, so I want to take this moment to address this question. How much did I spend on this fast? I told you guys I would tell you how much I spent on my cleanse. If I didn't, I will tell you how much I spent on my cleanse. So all the fruit I just bought was $50. I have 8 mangoes, a $20 bag of oranges, and 2 pineapples. The pineapples were $5 each. The mangoes were $20 for 8 of those, and everything is organic. So I'm really excited because I don't have to worry too much. Okay. I spent roughly $106, including the mistake that I made of the pineapple and making all that juice. So I went back and corrected some things. Minus the mistake, I would have spent $83. And I'm comparing that to my local juice store that charges about $57 per day to buy their juices. So times 3, I think that's $162. That's how much you would have spent to juice for 3 days at your local place, or about $170 after tax out the door. Compared to $83 is what I spent, about half. Moral, do it yourself. You know what you're putting in there. You know the quality of the ingredients, and everything that I put in there was organic as well. So it wasn't a very expensive buy, and I'm pretty sure I can get that cost down if I plan right the next time. I actually had a lot of fruit left over. I had a lot of oranges left over. Good evening. It is day 2, the night of day 2, and we are in here about to prep I am in here about to prep my fruit for tomorrow. And well, I've already prepped most of it, so I'm just gonna juice it tonight because I have a 12-hour day and I'm not gonna make juicing a part of it. It'll still be fresh enough that I'll drink it all during the last 24 hours of our detox and be fine with the quality. So I'm excited. The first juice that I'm going to make for tomorrow is our apple mango tango. So you remember the recipe: apples, mangoes, and pineapple. Hey, pineapple. They're behind me. I've already completed all of my juice for the day, and I stopped just about 2 hours before bed so everything can fully digest and I can rest and let my body go into repair mode while I sleep. Okay? It's another tip. So I'm just gonna chop up the rest of these mangoes. I'm gonna start loading this to my juicer, so the mangoes and the pineapples will go on bottom. Pineapple. I'm keeping these because this is my snack tomorrow. While I think I'm gonna eat something, that's what it'll be. And the beautiful blessing about tomorrow, although it's an extended day, is that I have a 3-hour rest period. Well, more like a 2-hour rest period between my break, between both jobs. So, well, both my career and my part-time job. So that actually helps me to get a good 2-hour nap in. I just did it. Did a two-hour nap in between working. And I'm okay with that. I believe that this is preparation to be okay with that. And I'll still be in bed by 10:30. So I'm on an amazing schedule. Today has been pretty amazing. I have had 2 consultations and I actually have another one scheduled for Monday. They were very productive conversations. I enjoy it because it makes me feel good to know that somebody trusts the information that I've gathered. And it's just like one more person to help out of this toxic body of ours and into actual health. So I count it all joy. Let's get it started. All right, Ninja is all set up. Can you see her good? Yeah. Yeah, I think we can see her good. All right, let's go. Oh, wait. Duh. All right, here we go. And this time, I'm gonna actually keep the pulp and make some like fruit popsicles from the pulp of it. Keep the pulp for this recipe. Such a simple recipe. Only 3 ingredients. Fresh, fruity, high in antioxidants, high in vitamin C. So many amazing benefits. All right, so here we go. I decided to use this one because it's a lot bigger. Although, just so you know guys, fresh juices preserve better in glass. Pretty much anything preserves better in glass. Just a little fun fact. Little tippy tip. Remember, I'm pouring it over ice to get rid of a lot of that frothiness that gets produced. Although I do not mind it still. This, my friends, is apple mango tango. I wish I could show you. Actually, I can. I'll show you the color of it, what it looks like in an actual glass. It's such a pretty color. So rich, so full, full-bodied. See that? And there's still so much more. That's how I know this is not a 16 ounce. I can't remember how much I poured out here. However, this is the best fresh pressed fruit juice I've ever had. No kidding. If you want something good and fresh, hydrating, just tastes like a popsicle, make this apple mango tango. Promise you. Anyway, this is juice number 1. I'll be back to show you juice number 2. Please enjoy this commercial break. Alright, our second juice is going to be an apple and cucumber juice. So we're going to take the juice of 2 cucumbers and 2 apples, juice that together, and that should yield about 16 ounces, give or take. And that is going to be our second juice. Okay, cut these down just so that they fit a little bit better in the blender. But you can literally, with this Nama, cut it in whatever size you like. Look at that. Look at that big mouth. I love this thing. I can tell you that this was the best gift I've ever been given. One of the very best gifts, if not the best. This is like a true investment in my health. There's nothing that gets better than that, honestly. An investment in health and wealth. So there we are. We're gonna add some apples and then end again with the cucumber. Okay. So these are already been pre-washed earlier. Just gonna take the seeds out and bust it down, add it in there. This is gonna be so hydrating tomorrow. I'm gonna need all the hydration I can get drinking all of these, the next juice, because the next juice is such a green powerhouse. I have to have that. I have to have this one. This one is gonna be an essential. You heard me? Essential. Thought about doing lemon, but I don't think I want that extra acid. So we will allow this to be enough. Hi, honey. Okay. Add some more cucumber. And this is our max line, so we haven't even reached the max line on the juicer yet. Still in good hand. All right, and this baby is ready to go. Yum. All right, so close that down. Turn it on. Let's do. Wait, I said I was gonna save that pulp. Hi, baby boy. What's up? Can't help you right now. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. So I figure out what I want to do to it, how I want to do it. All right, I'm ready to go. Let me just show you. Right up. See, and here's our pulp. It's coming out beautifully over here. It's the gurgling. We will be at 16 ounces before you know it. That definitely should give us 16 ounces. I'm confident. Definitely confident there. Alright, we're going to prepare for the next juice while this is going. I'm going to be using some fresh living watercress, cucumbers. We've got our fresh wheatgrass. Look at that. Wheatgrass there. And we have all of our green leafy vegetables. So this is the beet greens from the beets that we had earlier the other day. We have bok choy, some spinach, and some red leafy lettuce. Oh, and we also have the rest of those golden beets. So I'm going to prepare that. Our final two will be prepared now. I'm glad it's already cut up, washed, ready to go, because I am ready to go to bed. Alright, I will be back in just a moment to show you the final product of this juice. Alright, here we go. Here's our green juice. We're just going to pour that right on in, like so. Get rid of that foam. As much of it as we can. Anyway. And just watch her fill up. Woo! Figured that might have happened. Okay, so. Ooh, that is so good. I wasn't supposed to taste that, but might as well taste test. This is apple cucumber. Cucumber apple. I am going to tear this up tomorrow for some more hydration. All right, y'all. I'll be back for the last two. Hey guys, I'm back. Here is our green juice where we have our leafy greens. So we will have some spinach in there. Beautiful spinach. We will be using some red leafy lettuce. We'll be using cucumber. I'm sorry. We'll be using celery, using cucumber, green apples, and we have the beet greens from our golden beets. So this is the concoction that's going in this green juice here. So stay tuned and watch me make it. All right, so we'll start by adding the cucumber first. Add some cucumber. Yeah, we're gonna start with the next set of greens. You just wanna twist them off, just so that they don't jam. Like that. All right, and then just get it started. Turn on. Turn because I know someone is going to ask me. Let me just show you right now. This is how dry the pulp is. So you want to know if it's juicing all of the juice out? Yes. Look how dry that is. It's like a brick. There's literally just fiber. Juice. Ah, no! I dropped it in my juice. Did you see that? Like literally it's dry. Nothing comes out. And look at this. Will you look at this? All right, let me shave that off. All right, ooh. This is our green juice. Like, this is like the cleanliest cleanser of a juice. I believe I'm ready for it. All right, ready to get pouring? Me too. Whoa. So my messy square. Definitely labeling these again. We can't have a repeat of yesterday. All right, I'm gonna lid these up and I'll be right back. So we have 1, 2 and a half. All right. Last but certainly not least, we will be doing head of a red cabbage. It's a small one, but it's the head. We'll be doing 2 of these golden beets. We'll be doing bok choy, cucumber, some spinach, and some more green lettuce. Oh, and because we forgot in the last one, we forgot to add some wheatgrass, so we'll add some wheatgrass to this one, okay? Leave it there so I can see it. All right, let's get started. All right, here we go. Start with the bok choy. Why not? Doesn't matter. Add half of this cucumber in there. Then get it going. Okay. Oh, and we also have watercress. We're gonna have the watercress. do that again. Some green, some lettuce, purple lettuce. Do all purple lettuce. And go. I'll be right back. Let's trim us the wheatgrass. Don't think you can see me. Let's trim it. It'll all grow back. No. Kind of talked about it a little bit beforehand. I think that's good. Ooh, wheatgrass is very strong. Figured I'll refine my process a whole lot better over time. Let's watch that grow back like a little weed. This one also regrows. Living watercress has got the roots down there. Yes. So I can just, let's add some cucumbers to the mix. like, you baby talking to me, or I'm going with you. Messed up, huh? You got halitosis, bro? Huh? Looks like he's, you know what? That's the purple cabbage. Dehydrate what? This? I can make chips out of it. I actually was in the grocery store with your mom when they were out here, and Trader Joe's had this chip made out of, like, how they just basically ground this up. I mean, use the pulp out of it, seasoned it, roll them out into like tortilla strips with some flax seeds and something else, and they cook it. I was like, wow. Oh no, that was the herbal store. She's like, oh, I'll try these. I know that there's definitely a way for me to use this for tortilla versus, you know, having to get rid of everything. I'm done. Lemon in there. So I got lemon in there. Lift this baby again. How's your day? As you can see, just a little 3-day is not bad for pigment. That's kind of how I feel. That's trust me, when I did it, I was like, oh man, I should have ate like all this junk food. I started doing all kinds of stuff at Starbucks I normally don't even like or eat. They look swollen. Oh yeah. This time I will pour this into yes. Oh, that's who you are. That's your body. You know, you just said that's just how I am. Well, that's the tea. Oh, well, it's like right here. And it's like this right here. I don't know. Put in the water. watercress still on its root. We're gonna use, cut that off. Clean chop. So, I don't know, I'm not thirsty. And I can't sit down and do it. And you said when that starts to hurt? Can't really do much. It hurt like shit at the end. In certain places, like the downward motion, places in the inflammation. Smells good. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not. No. I'll be up soon. Lay down for a moment. Don't say more. All right. I'll lift her up. Okay. We are officially done juicing. Here is the last batch. Came out this funky purplish, brownish color because of the greens in it. But that's okay with me. This will be good for like decalcifying your pineal gland as well as helping you to just find more clarity and focus. So I like to think of this juice as like the third eye and crown chakra juice, which I think I might be a little bit spot on, I might say, with the combination that I chose for this last drink. I am going to now put these into containers, come back and show you the full collection of what I have for day 3, and then I will follow up with a recap of day 2 right after. Okay? All right, so this is what we yielded. 2 full containers here and almost probably another 16 ounces here. So this is the final juice of the evening. Please enjoy this commercial break. Okay, so quick recap. We have all of our juices here, starting with the apple mango tango. I am so excited to drink this one. This is apple and cucumber right here. This is going to be amazing and hydrating as well. Then we have our green, our first of the actual green juices with all of our leafy greens, and we actually forgot the watercress and the wheatgrass in this one, but that's okay because we followed it up with these babies, which has the red cabbage, the beets, and so many other amazing greens. Bok choy, we have spinach, we have the watercress in there, we got the wheatgrass in there, baby. We are locked and loaded. We've got our celery in here. We have our green leafy lettuce in here. We've got some green apples in here. This one has literally no fruit in it. The only thing it has is 1 lemon. So this is gonna be like my rebuilders. These are my rebuilders, really and truly, but mostly these are my rebuilders. These are my hydrators. These are gonna hydrate me quite well. And this is going to be what detoxes me, of course. And it's also an astringent. So this is my astringent, my water bearers, my rebuilders, and my detoxers. Okay. And I wanted to show you one last thing. I actually made a laxative tea and I used cascara sagrada and rhubarb root. So I'm gonna have just about 4 ounces of this right before, well, right after this video, and then scarf down about 8 ounces of water and let this baby work overnight. So tomorrow I can have an actual flow. It hasn't been very excessive to me, and that's what I noticed. Even with the enemas, I feel like I could go a little bit more, and so I will allow this to do the job. And I'm only taking it tonight so that by the time I have to be at my second job tomorrow, this could have already worked. Okay? All right, so I'm gonna pour up some tea, and I'll meet you guys to do a little recap of day 2. Okay, so the night has come to an end. I am tired. Here is my rhubarb and cascara sagrada tea. It's bitter. And I'll only drink about half of that. We don't need no problems. Today was very interesting, to say the least. I had a semi-relaxing day. I spent most of my day juicing. I took one client. I had to go and run an errand that seemed like it was just half of my day. Well, I had to drop my car off for service and go back to pick it up, which kind of cut into my relaxation time, but it's okay. I had to do what I had to do. I got to take a nap. I did yoga nidra, which is like yoga sleep. Excuse me. I did my breath work exercise this morning. I did another one just before coming downstairs to juice. And I feel okay. I definitely kept my energy high during the day. And the moments where I felt like I needed a rest, I allowed myself that grace. And that's going to be the biggest component for people, because I understand that detoxing can seem inconvenient, especially when you're not used to the routine of doing this. Then you just want to make sure that you prioritize some time for yourself, even if it's just to do nothing or to play a game, whatever. It also felt good to stay off of social media. I haven't really had much time anyway to get on there, so I didn't miss it. I don't miss it, really, I don't. And I did a lot of energy check-ins with myself. I'd ask myself often, like, how do you feel, Jane? How are you feeling right now? And by posing the question, you take a moment to actually like feel and notice what your vibration currently is. Like, am I riding high vibration right now? Am I like too much in my head? Am I in the present moment? And so just checking in with myself reminded me to just get back in the present moment, just enjoy it. And so far I've been enjoying this journey. I've learned a lot. I cannot wait to share, but now is not the time to share all of that. It will be in my recap after my 3 days. My poo was regular. I pooped twice today. Well, they weren't really regular. They were actually pretty massive. Sorry to be graphic, but they weren't like any weird color or anything like that. My stomach has really been settled. I've been feeling like no gas, no bloating, and sometimes before I start my menstrual cycle, I will have swollen, heavy, sore breast. And it started to come on maybe Monday, and it usually happens like the week before. I noticed that's when I get the cues that okay, your cycle is about to come. So it actually started to hurt, I want to say Monday and Tuesday, and I was just like, oh my God, I am like hoping that whatever is going on in there also goes away. And I have no pain. Usually this lasts literally until after my first day of my cycle. The fact that the pain is gone in my boobs and they don't feel as swollen, I'm like, oh, something's working. These are just the like small things that I'm noticing. Okay. But all in all, I feel pretty hydrated. My skin doesn't feel dull. I need to exfoliate, but outside of that, my skin, you know, I've got like, this is new. And that just means I need to drink some more water as I'm flushing, because what'll happen is it'll come to the surface. All the toxins will come to the surface and it wants to go somewhere. So if it's not coming out via your colon flushing through or your urine, it's going to come out through your skin. So continue to drink a lot of water, and this is what I've been doing. And I think I've drank a little bit less water than yesterday. Yesterday I got 64 ounces of water in, which was amazing. Today I got about 40-ish ounces, maybe 48 by the time 40, what is that? Anyway, somewhere around 40 something ounces by the end of today. Plus I'm drinking tea. It's bitter. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all because I'm tired and I have to get up early. So do like I am and be good to yourselves, be good to your body, be good to your mind, be good to your spirit, and be good to everyone else around you. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later. Have a good night. Hey, today is day 3. It's now 1:30 and this is my first update video of today. I've had a morning. It started at 6:45 and I finished with my client at just before 12. And I laid down from 12:15 to 1:15. So I'm talking to you briefly and I need to be out the door. But I just wanted to show you. I have my juices already here, ready to go. I started this one this morning. Wait, no. I started this one this morning. That's my apple mango tango. I've already drank 1.5. This is the other half that I'm drinking right now. So technically it'll be 2. And then I'm going to start drinking the rest of these at 2:30 and beyond. Okay? Your girl is doing her thing. I did get to recover for an hour, like I said. Now I just have a drive. I have been like pooping dang near every hour. It's loose at this point, and it's to be expected. So all right, I will catch you all later. See you later, baby girl. I love you, mama. See you, baby. That's my baby. Kisses. This pretty girl. Oh, he mad. See you later, pretty girl. That's a pretty girl. You ate your treat? See you later. Look at baby boy out there. He just got put outside. He's tripping. All right, you guys. I will reach back out to you a little later. Give you an update. Until then, see you later. After little road trip, the puppies and the Nick Jr. We just had a little stop at this a rest stop, a truck stop, I guess. Dogs needed to go pee. They were antsy, and back on the road. It's been a really beautiful morning so far. Let's get in, Blue. I'm on a road trip. Look at him in the back.
Breathing hard as fuck. You need some air? Apparently.
Apparently. Look at both of them. She got a smile on her face. Hi, Blue Felicia. Onyx. That's a cute boy.
Onyx.
Hi, Nix. Look, he's like, I'm jumping up here.
Blue, blue. Say cheese.
Blue.
Say cheese.
Blue.
You gotta get her. Send it
Blue.
to my mama. Okay, I am here for my massage. You guys, look. Let me show you, okay?
Thai massage. So they're gonna get up here and walk on my back. They better. I know that. That's what I paid for. That's what I came for, okay? Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Since the cleanse, I've had some time to sit and gather my thoughts, so I thought I would share a few of my nature walks and my car talks. Spring is officially here. Now, these are beautiful and full. And then I want to show you. Everything is blooming in its season. Everything is blooming in its season. And look at the trees up ahead. They are starting to show life. Come on, baby girl, this way, mama. I love being out here in nature because it's the best reminder of what's going on inside. I know you've heard the term, as above, so below, as within, so without. And so sometimes it feels like you are dying inside for a reason, whatever you may be going through or experiencing at the time, and the cold, right? So knowing that it's cold, the fact that it's cold is enough already. Anyway, so the things that are going on in the outside world are also happening on the inside of me. So now that it's spring, I don't care what the news is saying. I don't care what anyone is saying, honestly, because I see what's happening in nature. And we don't model man, we model nature. You know, as a man thinketh, so is he. And so if you are thinking about what they're saying on the news, and in your spirit you have a vision that does not look like what they say is going to be like, then it's best that you turn the news off and you foster those thoughts, you know? It's so true that what's going on outside is happening in the inside. Some of us are in tune with nature and some of us are not. So sometimes we are not blooming because either it's not our season, we're out of season, something's not right with our roots. Something that happens in nature, something is not right with the roots. You're not growing anything. I don't care what the seed is. Come on, baby. We see dogs. Look at little Onyx. It's a dog looks just like my dog. 2 days following the cleanse, I started cooking those tasty meals I've been dreaming about, and I got back in the gym. I am so happy. I just left the gym. Happy Monday. Look, I need to figure out where in my car my little magnet's gonna go. I don't really have a flat surface. Anyway, I am just leaving the gym. I feel quite amazing. See what I'm saying? Anyway, I feel good. Got my protein shake that I pretty much demolished. I brought some dried fruit. It was so good. I had some nuts this morning. And, you know, I was just in the gym and I was just thinking, like, everything starts with one step. I'm back in the gym again. That means that I take breaks from time to time. But overall, one thing that I love about myself is that I maintain my weight all year. You know, I don't if I don't work out, I don't just gain a bunch of weight. So that lets me know that my diet has gotten better. I'm not 100% perfect, and I don't think I ever will be. And I just aspire to have balance and strength when I need to, and just to eat healthy, just in general. Like, if I make that my lifestyle, I don't have to worry about, dieting and things like that. So now my goal is to tone. Like, I've toned before, but after a series of like cleanses and, to be honest, some real deep shadow work, I am ready to like re-emerge. I feel as though I have been underneath the ground for a while right now, just working on my roots, like making sure that I've nurtured myself before I bloom and share myself, my beauty with the world. Like, that is the honest truth in how I feel. So it's been a lot of meditation, a lot of breath work, a lot of cold showers, a lot of crying, a lot of allowing myself to feel different things, frustrations, even allowing certain dis-eases to come on. And I don't mean like I was diagnosed with something. I'm speaking of literal uneasiness in my body, being out of balance hormonally, being out of balance within your endocrine system and your lymphatic system. All of those things will bring on a physical ailment if you don't get it back under control. So I felt the emotional part of being out of balance, and I think it was necessary. I know it was necessary, because what I've learned is going to help so many people, and I'm grateful just to help one person. I'm not saying that I did what I did so that I could share my testimony. All I'm saying is that this was my journey, right? This is what I had to endure. These were the things that I kept telling myself. I want to heal from this. I want to overcome this past hurt or this past trauma. And so, as a part of my journey, it happened. I didn't always know that it was happening in the moment. A lot of the times I would say, well, why is this happening to me? And it's not until I allow myself to get deeper that I recognize, no, this is happening for me, and it's not scary. It is what it is for right now, and I have the tools to overcome it. And so I would cleanse my body anytime I felt like I needed to. And to the African American community, Black community, with all due love and respect, we are so unhealthy. So much to the point that if I told you I fasted 2 times each year in the past, like 2 years, 21, 22, and going into 2023, this is my first fast of the year. And I'm actually looking to make this a quarterly thing. You guys would think that I'm out of my mind, right? And even much more than that, you would say, well, you eat healthy already, so what are you cleansing for? What do you need to cleanse for? It is much deeper than just cleansing, because I feel like there's something toxic within my body, which is true. But on an energetic level, I detox because I want to clear my energy field. I want to stabilize my energy. The fact that we live in the city, we are open to so many more things than just the foods we eat. We're open to the environment. We're open to pollution. We're open to so many other, facets that play into how our bodies are starting to malfunction. And so sometimes I detox from my cell phone. Sometimes I am detoxing from social media. And for the cell phone, that reason being that there's radiation in everything that we put our hands on, even if it's close to you. So taking myself off of social media while I detox means that I'm also not picking up extra alpha particles, aka radiation, through my cell phone. I don't drink the water that comes from the tap, which means that I'm not picking up alpha particles that comes through our local water source, and it's there. So the environment, and taking a shower, like we have semi-permeable skin, right, barriers, and so certain things can bypass through your skin via water, and sometimes certain oils you use, they can penetrate your bloodstream. And so we already take a shower in this water, we already wash our hair in this water and stuff like that. So a lot of the times I am detoxing my body from things that I am unaware of that may be in my body. And I think it's a great idea to adopt it. Even if you just did it for a day, if you did it for 3, that's even better. 7, phenomenal, right? And I'm just sharing my journey with the world. I am just here to love on you, share with you, and encourage somebody who may be where I was at any point in their journey, right? And to just like know that, hey, I'm not alone. I wasn't the only one with this nudge or this feeling like I should do this. And this person actually will help me to make it a lot easier because they have some tips to give me. They have some gems, or, they came before me. And what I've learned always is that study the people who came before you, and then implement your own way. And so a lot of the times, the information that I use for my fast or what have you, I definitely listen to a lot of healers that came before me, and the things that they said worked. And especially when I felt like I wasn't doing something the right way on my cleanse, I recognized, okay, they said to do this, and I'm wondering, they didn't necessarily explain why they said to do this. But now that I've taken, those steps to like just do one thing at a time, I see why this played a part. Like, for example, for digestion, if you're doing a juice cleanse, when you're eating a lot of citric acid from the fruits, sometimes that can cause acid reflux, in the beginning. And so olive oil was one of the things that, olive oil or coconut oil was one of the oils that was recommended that you should take a tablespoonful of each morning and each night. And I didn't do it at first. Like my first cleanse, I did not follow it, right? Not until later on in my cleanse, because I was like, okay, well, I forgot some days, and then I didn't understand the benefit of taking it. And then as I did more research, I was like, oh, this literally will help that barrier where that acid just wants to come back up. Like, it's so beneficial to take that and to do a form of a laxative, so that you can have flow and ease and let everything come out the way it's supposed to, right? So it's just certain things like that. I make sure that I study those that came before me, but more than just do as they tell me, I figure out why is this important? And then I decide for myself if that's something that I want to adopt. A lot of the times after I have more information, I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I do actually want to do this. I'm going to do that. And so after my 3-day cleanse, I'm back in the gym. I'm happy about that. I feel good. This is day 2 of me being back in the gym after my 3-day detox. And I do have energy. I feel amazing. My skin feels dry, which kind of lets me know that I had been dehydrated for a while. And even though I was drinking water, I wasn't drinking enough like H3O2 via my fruits, which is more hydrating, and it also provides more energy. So I decided that I am going to rehydrate myself from the inside out, and then take the necessary steps to treat my skin. So I feel good though, and that was just a check-in. How are you on this beautiful day? It is Monday. It is 2 o'clock. It is my day. I am flowing the way I feel like I want to flow. And I hope that along your journey, you find balance to where you can allow your days to go the way you want them to go, or the ways that you planned them. I've started planning my days now, either the night before, and sometimes in the morning I redefine what it is that I want to do for the day. And I think that helps me so much more. Helps me to stay focused on what it is that I want. It keeps me out of the mindset of procrastination. And I actually see results because I'm actually doing something. And I'm not allowing my mind to go backwards into old thoughts that kept me in old patterns. So I'm adopting new beliefs through my habits, through my attention to the things that I say, think, eat, all things I consume, and also through my rest. So, mental check-in. I love you guys. I hope this is going to motivate someone in some way. And I will see you guys later. Until next time, be good to yourselves and be good to one another. See you in another video. All right, so I'm on my way back home finally. It's after 4. And I'm just thinking about my hair. And I'm like, look, my hair just wants to be free. Free. So I actually don't want to braid my hair again or do any other protective styles. What I would like to do tonight is deep condition my hair and then oil my hair, and then tomorrow start my locks, because in all honesty, I'm not going to have the time to start them tonight. I'm not. I just don't. But one thing I will do, I'm excited to do this part of it, is wash, deep condition my hair, oil my scalp, and then put a leave-in conditioner in there. Like, I've got products that I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to use them once I lock my hair, you know. And I might, just because during my first year, I might just experiment a little bit with like conditioning my hair more often. And so I'll keep the products for now for me, and if I don't, I'll just donate them, or I don't know, throw them away or something. But tomorrow I will be locking my hair, and I really have not decided if I'm going to embrace it 100% or throw a wig on in the beginning, because my hair is only about like 7 inches long, and I know once I lock it, it's going to shrink down. And I don't know, but what I want is to feel comfortable. I want to feel whole. I want to feel confident. And if this is my look, like, I already know how I'm going to look with locks. Like, I'm excited about that part of it. But the beginning process, oh my God, I had a friend, she said she cried. She's like, I cried when I started my locks because my hair was so short. And I'm just like, girl, here I am. And I think her hair was longer than mine. No, it was longer than mine, but she has like way curlier hair than I do. I have like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, when you lock your hair, the shrinkage is real. Anything you do as a black woman, the shrinkage is real. So, like, I could just imagine myself with like little pieces of like twigs all over the place. And I want to feel comfortable and confident. And who am I to try to tell somebody else they need to embrace their self, the way their hair grows, and then I don't, you know? So I'm a little bit conflicted, but I'm grateful for my cleanse, and I'm grateful for the clarity that I shall receive just by asking and knowing that the answers will be provided to me. So stay tuned. You guys are in for a treat. So am I, but I know for sure you're in for a treat. Honey, do y'all not remember when Auntie Tab said, only with like so many words, go and try those honey pot pads and products, right? Do you remember? Hold on. I just put one on for the first time in my entire life. And you have to try it. This is the Honey Pot Herbal 100% organic cotton cover everyday liners. It is everything and then some. Okay, so right now, this is mint, lavender, and aloe. Honey, can I feel that mint? But it's so distracting from the feeling of any menstrual symptoms. Okay, aloe for sure, yes, very, get out. The aloe is good. The lavender, it's nighttime, y'all, it's nighttime. Oh, look at my skin, it's starting to look good. But that mint is hitting different. Go and get you some Honey Pot. It is called, literally, the Honey Pot Company. I got them from Walmart. $8. But I would say for $30, it was probably my best $8 spent. It feels so tingly.